Under a cloak of darkness, the air thick with tension and the scent of iron resolve, Spartacus stood before his companions. His voice, low and steady, carried the weight of their collective yearning for liberty. "Tonight, we reclaim our lives," he declared, and with those words, the walls of the ludus could no longer contain the force of their determination. The breakout was a symphony of chaos and precision. Each gladiator played his part flawlessly, as though the plan had been etched into their very beings. The guards fell before they could grasp the magnitude of the revolt, and the gates that once served as barriers to freedom crumbled under the might of the gladiators' onslaught. Emerging into the freedom of the night, Spartacus led the charge, his eyes reflecting the burning fires of the ludus, a symbol of their bondage turned to ash. They fled into the countryside, with Rome's golden lights at their backs and the vast open sky as their canopy. The flame that Spartacus had kindled now set the Roman countryside ablaze. As they traversed the rolling hills and fields, they were joined by throngs of slaves, each one adding his or her own whisper to the growing shout of the uprising. They were no longer disparate souls crushed under the weight of servitude. They were a single formidable force, an army united by the promise of freedom. With each passing day, Spartacus's forces swelled as slaves broke their chains and landlords' coffers were raided for supplies. Spartacus, aware of the need for order amidst the fervor, established a code. No harm would come to those who did not bear arms against them, and the spoils of their conquests would be shared amongst all. This earned him not just the loyalty of his followers, but also a grudging respect from those who watched from afar. As the rebel army grew, so did the attention of the Roman Senate. A force that was once a mere murmur of discontent had echoed into a roar of defiance that could no longer be ignored. Legions were dispatched, their eagles glinting in the sun, their march a rhythmic drumbeat of impending war. The first clash between Spartacus's army and the Roman legions was inevitable, yet the outcome was anything but. Trained in the art of Roman warfare, Spartacus anticipated the legion's movements, leading his makeshift army to a stunning victory. The countryside echoed with the cheers of the freed and the cries of the fallen, a testament to the shifting tides. Yet Spartacus knew that a single victory did not a free man make. Rome would come again, with greater numbers and renewed fury. But as he looked upon the faces of his followers, their eyes alight with the flames of hope, he knew they had achieved something monumental. They had shattered the illusion of invincibility that cloaked Rome, and in doing so had taken the first true step towards freedom. As the stars watched silently from above, the gladiators, now rebels, encamped. Spartacus walked amongst them, sharing their firelight and their stories, their dreams and their fears. For though the path ahead was shrouded in the mist of uncertainty, one thing was crystal clear. The spark had been ignited, and the blaze of rebellion would burn on. Thank you for tuning in to part 3 of our Spartacus series. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. To explore the entire Spartacus saga, click the playlist displayed on your screen.